Okay, projects open, front face triangles, rocket. Yes. Now if we look at this rocket, we can see that it has some dark fins and it has some yellow fins. When we turn it around, we can see that the other side is yellow and this side is dark. If we change the lighting to model lighting, we can see that this is the same result as well. So if we change back to no lighting, it looks fine. So the darkness is because of the lighting. If we put it back onto flat lighting, what we can do is we can say pick layer, click on one of the fins, and the layer is called yellow. Let's change it to front face only. Yes. So now we cannot see the other side. So let's draw a triangle here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right click, create triangle. And this triangle is created in the layer yellow because that's what we have selected at the moment. And that seems to be okay. If we look at it from this side and from this side, we can see that this triangle is looking okay. Let's change the lighting back to model lighting. We can see that it's not okay. If we look at the normals by saying draw normals, we can see that the normals on this triangle, let me pick triangle, right click, actually I'll right click and say focus selected. That's just conveniently going to allow us to look at this without rotating the whole rocket. Press escape to deselect. So flat lighting, it looks great. Sorry, that's no lighting, it looks fine, but it doesn't have any shading. You can see it's just flat colours. Flat lighting, it looks okay. With model lighting, it does not look right. So what if we say draw normals, right click, generate per layer, yes. That still doesn't quite look right. The normals now are going up and down instead of away from the triangle on each side. So let's pick that triangle again, right click, delete, yes, and rotate. And now let's say draw normals again per layer, yes, and we can see that the triangle that side looks okay. So what I think we need to do here is we need to say create a new layer, and we'll call it yellow 2 for the other side. Okay, now I'm going to draw a new triangle. Yellow 2 is already selected, and 1, 2, 3, 4, right click, create triangle, and what we need to do is change the properties for yellow 2, change it to the same colour, and make it front face only. Okay. Now that looks fine. But what we need to do is we need to draw normals per layer again to make sure the normals are drawn properly. And what we can see here is that there are new normals coming out from this triangle, and there are triangles, the normals coming out this way for the other triangle. So we've got normals for this triangle and we've got different normals for this triangle, and it results in accurate or correct lighting. So if we create these others, draw triangle, I'm not looking looking closely enough here. Let's zoom in and draw triangle 1, 2, 3, 4. Because we have yellow 2 selected already, we can say create triangle, and that will put that in the right layer. Draw normals per layer, yes, and we can see new normals coming out from here. So that looks fine. Now your job is to, if I hit fit, we can rotate the whole thing. I've done these 2 triangles on this end, these 2 fins. Your job is to do the rest of the fins.